Hi guys, this is the Petrichor, and today I'm doing a very long overdue video. This is the perfume tag that I was tagged in, oh gosh, about 2 years ago by Ed of Lucid Scents. Ed actually sent me a private message back then encouraging me to do this, and I said I would, but here we are 2 years later. And I remember Ed said in his video that he is quite bad at procrastinating and he was endeavoring to do better. That was part of his resolution. Well, Ed, I think I can definitely say that I beat you at the procrastination game. So I did really want to do it. I thought it was great. I watched his perfume tag and I watched some others and it was really, really fun. I just had a lot going on, I think, around that time. I moved countries, I graduated, I started a new job and went through different departments. I'd say maybe about like 8 different departments. And I moved, after I moved to a different country, I moved to 2 different homes. So yeah, there was a lot going on, but still, you know, I could have done this. So I apologize, Ed, for, you know, taking this long to do it. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to, you know, do it better late than never. Better 2 years late than never. Anyway, so to start off with the perfume tag, let's see. The first question was, what was your earliest fragrance memory? Now, this is a bit difficult because I'm not sure if I can place the times correctly, but let's just say one of the most strongest fragrance memories that I have was when I was maybe about 6. So I've had fragrance memories before that, but this one stuck out. It was the smell of wet earth after the rain. Hence the name Petrichor. This is when I was living in South Africa, and we would always go to the public library on weekends. My parents would take me there, and after the heavy rains would come down, the dry earth would release this really interesting earthy, musky, but also green scent. And I always remember that, walking by the red brick library and smelling the Petrichor. So yeah, that would be one of, I would say maybe one of the earliest scent memories I have. There's some, you know, vague scent memories as well, but nothing as well formed as perhaps that one. I don't think. I guess another scent memory, perhaps this one would be a competing one, would be that of mimosas. Not the drink, the flower. And this was back in Burma, I think in Mandalay, amidst the heat. I remember smelling the powdery mimosas. So that was probably an earlier scent memory. The next question is, what was your first fragrance purchase? So my first fragrance purchase for myself would actually have been Guerlain's Shalimar. And I actually have it here. So as you can see, I haven't used too much of it. That's because I never really used to buy that many fragrances for myself. You know, perfume's a bit pricey, so I never really did that. I also remember the first full bottle fragrance. I mean, like proper real fragrance, not the little spritzers that you got. That would have been Dior Addict. This is the old version that an old roommate of mine purchased for me. So yeah, that was also really nice. Let's see, the first niche purchase, I think that would have to be, let me think back, probably L'Artisan Parfumeur. I don't know if L'Artisan Sorry about that, my video just cut out. But as I was saying, my first niche purchase was L'Artisan Parfumer's Timbuktu. I don't know if L'Artisan is considered niche anymore. Sephora's carrying it now. But yeah, that would probably be my first niche. And let's see, I mean, if it isn't that, maybe Belle Versailles by Jean Despé. My first blind buy, also Timbuktu by L'Artisan. Best blind buy, also Timbuktu by L'Artisan. I really like the smell. And worst blind buy, I was going to say, I really like L'Artisan Parfumeur, but my worst blind buy was probably Mieux et Musc by L'Artisan Parfumeur. As you can see, I haven't used much of it. It's supposed to be one of those iconic fragrances. However, I don't know. The musk in this, I don't like this musk. It just smells really sweaty in an unpleasant way. But I do occasionally wear it to try because, you know, it's an important reference perfume. Now, favorite fragrance notes. So this is a bit difficult, but I said citrus and leather. I really enjoy those. I enjoy vetiver and creamy sandalwood notes. I love white florals, jasmine. I really enjoy. I do like roses as well, and mimosa. I like the smell of mimosas, and incense and honeyed fragrances. I enjoy that. My favorite fragrance house. This is a hard one because I find that I do like a lot of different houses, but I'd have to probably say Frederic Malle. Why? There's a lot of fragrances that I'm in love with. I don't have problems with. I have no criticisms of those fragrances at all. For example, Frederic Malle's En Passant, the beautiful lilac fragrance, Musc Ravageur, Cardinal Flower, Portrait of a Lady, L'Eau d'Hiver. So yeah, that being said, I own none of these fragrances. Why? Moolah. Next, what fragrance best describes you? Oh, this is so sad. The fragrance that I chose was Hommage. Why is it sad? Because it's discontinued. I was really dumb and I bought a sample after it was discontinued because I really wanted to smell it, and unfortunately I fell in love with it and I thought, this is the fragrance, this is the fragrance for me, this should be my signature if I should ever have a signature. It has everything I want. It has citrus, it has florals, it's got such an intensity, it's so perfect. But you know what? It's not available anymore. So yeah, sad. If any of you guys know where I can actually buy a bottle of Amouage Gold, let me know. The real stuff, not fake eBay purchases, because that has happened to me before. And next, what is your favorite fragrance profile? I found this a bit difficult to answer. Perhaps I'm not sure what the question is, but let's see. I like citrusy florals, especially this time of year when it's hot. It's light. I find it's nice and airy. In the summer, I like very photorealistic fragrances, be it a floral fragrance, be it a like a citrusy fragrance, or maybe even a herbal note. I just like it to smell very real. In contrast, in summer, I also really like very dry, hot, almost flinty fragrances, if that makes any sense. Like I like Terre de Mez by Hermès, and I like I can't even remember what it's called, but it's a scent by Lush. Yeah, it's this hot scent. It's probably discontinued. And in the fall, I really like the spicy, incensey fragrances, and in the winter, it fluctuates between that and almost quite chilly, icy fragrances. And I think my video is going to stop us in a moment. Now we're back again. Sorry about that. What is your fragrance resolution going forward? Like Ed, I really think I should make more, no, not should. I want to make more content for you guys. So that's one of my resolutions. The next one is that I want to learn more about fragrance ingredients. I still don't know too much about perfumes, I think, and I'd really like to educate myself there. And what else? I also want to explore a little bit more, I think, more niche fragrances. I'd like to try those, but also I'd like to try and expand my collection to include more of the classics that I've been pining over, but due to budgetary constraints, I've been limited, but that'll be more of a long-term goal. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this long overdue video. Thank you for watching, and if you did like it, remember to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of these types of videos, don't forget to subscribe. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is the Petrichor. Until next time.